Hey guys, what's up? It's Isabelle, and I am literally so excited for this video that I'm about to show you. So today I'm going to be showing you some DIY Tumblr room decor, and I finally had the strength to clean my room so it actually looks somewhat presentable. And I realized now that I cleaned it, it was a little too spacious and there wasn't much going on. So I am going to show you some awesome Tumblr inspired decor that will help spice up your room if it is feeling a little blank. So let's just get on to this video because I am so excited. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Oh my god, we are almost up to 100 subscribers. I am so thankful for all of you. Keep subscribing and liking and watching all my videos. It means so much to me. Comment down below if I should do a part 2 because I would definitely be interested in showing you some more decor. So let's go. So for this first DIY, all you're going to need is some CD cases, a hot glue gun, and some photos printed out 5x5. So this is kind of hard to explain how to do it, but I'm hoping that by watching what I'm doing you can probably figure it out. So basically you're just going to hot glue the spines of the CD cases together, and if you're doing this right you should be able to open up the CD cases. So now taking your photos, I took some photos from some people that I follow on Instagram and I just printed them out to fit inside the CD cases, and now I am just putting them in the little display. This turned out super cute and I chose really colorful photos and it really gave my room a pop of color, and all the photos I chose were super cute in my opinion, and I think it's a great way to display maybe some of your own photos that you took. So this next DIY is also super easy. We are going to be making an ombre wall decor art. And so all you're going to need is a paintbrush, a canvas, and as you can see, I am reusing this canvas. Comment down below if you remember which video this is from. So you're also going to need some white paint, and I'm just running down with the paint to make like little paint stripes. And each stripe you're gonna add some more white paint to make it a lighter pink. And I think it looks really cute because it gives it like a gradient ombre effect, and I really love it. So this is how the finished product came out, and I think it was so awesome. So this next DIY is a jewelry holder, and I got this really cute bowl from Target for a couple of dollars. And you're also going to need some gold acrylic paint, and I also got this from Target. You're also going to need a paintbrush. So what I'm just going to do is paint this gold all around the rim just to give it a little more bling. And that is it, and you can use it to store some necklaces or some rings or some earrings. So this next DIY is a little bit more time consuming and hard, but what you're gonna go do is go onto PicMonkey and create a new document slide thingy, and then you're going to put in these dimensions. So now I'm just going over to the text section and I'm going to be using the text franchise, and then I'm going to type out my biggest word, which is dance, and then I'm going to make that fit to the page just so that there's a little bit of space, but so that it's big enough. So now you're just going to save it and then do that to any other words that you might use for your pillow. So what these words are going to spell out for my pillow is dance all night, sleep all day. So now I'm just taking a piece of cardboard as well as my printed out letters, and these letters are gonna make me a stencil. So I am taking an X-Acto knife blade and just going around the letters and cutting them out. When you come to letters like A or O or anything like that with a hole in it, you're gonna want to cut out the hole but save it, because that is going to be part of the stencil. So now I'm just going to take some tape and tape down my stencil so that when I start painting it won't move around and mess up the pillow. So now I have a sponge brush and some fabric paint that I got from Walmart, and it was pretty cheap. So now I'm just going to start blotting over the stencil so that it gives me about an idea of what the letter is supposed to look like. And you will see later on, it's basically just going to give me the shape of it, but it's not going to be perfect. But I'm going to go in with a smaller brush later on and fix it up so that it looks a little more professional and nice. So stupidly not thinking, as you can see towards the left, all the way to the left near the D, I sponged over the stencil so that it got on the pillow, but I had some white paint luckily, and I just went over it a little so that I got rid of all of the spots that I messed up on. And I think these turned out really adorable and cute, and I really like how it looks, and it's totally Tumblr. So this next DIY is like the oldest trick in the Tumblr book, if you know what I mean. So this is going to be a photo display, and so I just printed out some photos from, again, people I followed on Instagram, and the ones that I really liked that I thought were nice and artsy. So you're also going to need some string or twine, and then you're just going to cut out your photos, and I chose mostly square ones. And you're also going to need some paper clips as well as some command strip hooks. And I use command strip hooks so that I can take them off, which is what I love most about them. So now I'm just tying the twine and attaching them to both hooks. So now I am taking my photos and actually hanging them by their corner, and I think that made it a little cooler, just in my opinion. So now I'm just taking my paper clip and I'm just going to paper clip them onto the string. And the thing I love most about this is that you can change out your photos because they're just paper clipped on. So like whatever photo you want to change, or if you want to change all of them, then you can just take them off and put on new ones. And I absolutely love how this turned out, and it was so cute, and so it like really made my room I'm going to teach you how nice to make and your I really own, liked all the photos that I chose. Little thingy that I've been seeing all around Tumblr and everywhere, and I think it's so adorable. You can buy these at Target for a pretty good price, but if you don't want to buy it and you want to make it yourself, then here is how you do it. So I bought these little stones from Target, and they were like $5 for this entire container. And I also had this little like fish glass bowl and everything already, but you can also buy those from Target for a pretty good price. So now I'm just going to be putting in the stones, and I was taking them handful by handful, but then I realized I could just pour them because it would be faster. So now I'm going to put in a pretty good amount, and now I'm just going to be taking my little fake plant. If you have real plants, then by all means use your real plants. Honestly, I'd rather have real plants, but I could not find any real plants, so I had to do it with these fake plants. So now I'm just putting this little guy in the bowl, and then I'm just going to cover around the sides a little more so that he's nice and in there. And I don't know why I'm calling it a he, it could be a she, I don't know. So this is just an overview of my whole room, and my photo display is looking really nice. And then I also have this little thing that I didn't show in the video because it's pretty simple. You're just going to need a square glass container, and then I took a pine cone that I found outside in the woods and I put it in there, and I think it looks really nice. And here are my beloved pillows that I absolutely am in love with. They are so Tumblr, like I love them so much, and they make my bed look so nice. So while I was at Target, I found this little plant terrarium that was so cute, so I decided to buy it, and it was such a good price. So yeah, and I think it looks so cute, and I've seen people make these actually. So give this video a thumbs up if you want to see me try and make one of these. And I also got this little wooden one that was also really cute, and I just love how the plant things look. So this small little DIY I have for you is a little holder. It's like an organization kind of thing, I guess. So I just bought this clear glass from Target for like $1, and I'm just storing my little hand sanitizers in there, and I think it's cute because you can see what's inside of it, and I really like the colors of it, and it's easy access, and it keeps everything organized.